You're a real jerk, you know that? Go down to hell! I can't believe that you're my brother! I respected you so much!
What? What kind of greeting is this? What did I do to deserve this little rant? Why are you so upset?
I just saw you outside the house, stupid! Who the hell was that woman you were with?
Wait, what? Oh my god, you saw us?
Sure did. I caught you red-handed, you piece of scum. I even saw you coming out of the car with a smug, disgusting face. Since when were you single? God, this makes me sick.
Well, yeah, you know, it's just for fun, nothing serious.
Pathetic. You're just dirt to me now. I can't believe you cheat with someone when you have a beautiful, living angel as a wife waiting for you at home. How could you do this to Fiona? And to think you dare to cheat on her right in front of the house? Did you really think you'd get away with it? Are you that stupid?
Sorry. Please, Jen, I beg you, don't tell Fiona about this. Please, I'll give you anything, just name it.
No way, I'm telling her.
What? No, please.
Is what I'd want to say, but I'll let this one slide. But only just this once.
Really? Oh, you're awesome, thanks.
Shut up, don't thank me just yet. I will let you off the hook only if you promise you'll break up with that woman and that you will never cheat on Fiona again. I can't bear the thought of Fiona finding out and going through a breakup. She's like my sister, you know?
Yes, okay, don't worry. I promise I will break up with the woman you saw and won't do something like this again. But do you mind if I ask you something?
What?
You said you saw us from the house, but from where exactly?
Really? You want to know the details? I saw you both while I was walking past that woman's car on the way to your house. I guess you didn't see me because you were so focused on making out with her?
What? You walked past us? I didn't notice at all.
Of course you didn't. You were so preoccupied with her, you jerk. But she was totally aware of me.
I doubt it. There was no way she saw you.
Oh, she totally saw me. I'm 100% sure we locked eyes.
What? Really?
When I saw you both, you were smooching each other like mad.
Really? You saw all that? Oh, man.
That's when I locked eyes with her. And you know what she did after seeing me? She gave me a wicked grin with that ugly face. She probably thought I was Fiona and wanted to make a statement or something. That witch probably felt great thinking she was showing the upper hand in the relationship. Huh, too bad it wasn't really Fiona but just the sister.
That can't be true. I doubt you'd smirk like that. That's way out of character. You probably imagined it or didn't see well through the window. By the way, you're making some wild accusations about her, but she's a gentle human being. She would never try to hurt anyone, let alone be aggressive. You definitely imagined that grin. There's no way she would be like that.
You're joking, right? You can't be that stupid. A person who goes after a married man is always aggressive. Otherwise, why would they even dare take the risk of getting found out? It's common sense that people like that are up to no good and are selfish and aggressive. You're such an idiot!
Hey, that's enough calling me stupid and an idiot. I'm still your brother. Show a little respect.
Huh? Respect? You lost all respect for me tonight after what you did. I can't stand people who betray others behind their back. And to think that my own brother would do that to his wife is just embarrassing. I'm on the verge of hating you, really. Just utterly disappointing. What would Mom and Dad say? They'd be ashamed. Disgusting.
I'm sorry. I get it. What I did was terrible. You don't need to tell Mom and Dad.
Worthless. Look at you being scolded at by your own little sister who's still in college. Ugh, whatever. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It just makes me sick.
Okay. By the way, why did you even come to our house?
I asked Fiona to help me on my essay. She majored in lit, so I wanted her opinion on it as well. What? Is there a problem? I thought your house was open to family. Or is that going to change after this affair?
No, of course, you're always welcome to come over.
But wait, are you planning to come back home now? Right after I saw you cheating? You know very well that I'm not good at acting and hiding my feelings. I won't be able to guarantee that I'll be quiet while you're here. Fiona will probably smell something is up between us.
Yeah, right.
I'll let Fiona know that you'll be out late tonight and go out with friends for some drinks. With that time, you better break up with that evil witch next to you.
Yeah, sure, I'll talk to her.
Not talk. Break up, I mean it. Don't mess up your marriage because of that devil. Now go and do what's right.
Okay, I will break up.
Good. Bye then.
Hey, Fiona! Why didn't you tell me that Jenny was coming over yesterday beforehand?
Sorry, is there something wrong? Did I do something to upset you or Jenny in any way? Why are you mad?
I'm the one asking questions here. Why didn't you tell me that Jenny was coming over?
Well, it was quite sudden. She called while I was busy preparing dinner and said she wanted to come over. Besides, I thought she'd already told you.
Why on earth do you think she would tell me about that?
Well, she was the one who told me that you'd be late last night, so I assumed you both already talked about the arrangement for dinner.
I didn't tell her anything. That's all your wrong assumption.
What? Then where were you last night?
That shouldn't concern you. And don't change topics. We're talking about Jenny here, not about me.
Okay, sorry.
And what's all this about her staying over? Can't you understand that I'm tired after a long day at work? Don't you think your man should rest without his annoying sister around? You have no right to make these decisions without asking me about it first. Next time around, make sure you tell me when Jenny's coming over. Got it? I don't want to face this kind of situation again.
Okay, sorry. I'll make sure to let you know beforehand about these things.
You really suck at being a housewife. Pull yourself together and be more mindful about things, will ya?
Yes, of course. But don't you think you're overreacting a little bit? I thought you were very close with Jenny. I don't understand why this would make you so mad.
Overreacting? You think I'm overreacting to get peace and quiet? You don't get it, do you? Why do you think you can live in a nice house without worrying about paying bills? Who's the one bringing in the money? I am. And you, as a housewife, you should always be thinking about my needs and comfort first, especially when I'm coming home from a long day. Be more mindful and make sure you let me know when someone comes over home. Just because you're great friends with my sister doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. You're not the man of the house. I am. Got it? I should come first on your list. Keep in mind that I can leave you anytime I want. Just because you're buddies with my sister doesn't mean I won't do it. You'd be left on the streets if it weren't for me.
But...
Oh, just shut up, will you? Listen and obey what I say. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Actually, I don't feel like coming home and talking to you, let alone eating your miserable food. I'm gonna eat out. Heck, I may even stay at a hotel.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, you better, and let this be a lesson to you. Where the hell are you?
I'm at home right now. Is there something wrong? I thought you said you'd be coming home late tonight.
Plans can change. I decided to go home instead. I'm a free man and I can change my mind whenever I want.
Right, yes, of course.
Anyway, don't you notice something? Don't you think you should be somewhere doing something?
Notice something? I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Do I have to explain everything? Are you deaf? Can't you hear anything? If you can't hear anything, look out the friggin' window.
What is it? I don't see anything unusual.
Are you stupid? You gone blind or something? It's raining.
Oh, yes, it has been raining for a while. It was drizzly since morning.
And?
And I don't know, can you please just tell me what it is you want?
I need you to come pick me up.
From where? What happened to your car?
The bartender took my keys. I'm stuck at Wellman's over on 3rd, and there's no way I'm walking in this rain. You're a housewife. You should be able to notice these kind of things.
You drank that much already?
I didn't ask for your opinion on how much I drank. Just come and get me.
Oh, and you forgot your umbrella too?
Yes, I forgot it because you didn't give it to me on the way out. You should have told me what the weather forecast was today and made sure I had the umbrella with me. Seriously, you're a useless housewife who can't do her duties properly.
I'm sorry. I'm getting ready now. I'll leave in a few minutes and I'll be there in no time.
Stop texting and get over here already. I can't stand here all day. Now move it.
Fiona really is great. I really love her. I can talk about anything with her, and she's so kind and thoughtful. Did you know she took me out to this restaurant because she saw me going crazy about some pictures my friend posted? Seriously, she's a gem. I'm really happy that I got to go out with her.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, I hope you managed to heat up the food in the fridge. It might not be like the feast we're having here, but Fiona's stew is great as well. And I hope you understand why you were left behind. You do realize that the sudden girls' night out was all bluff from my side.
Yeah, right. Well, when will you guys be done? When will Fiona get back?
What's this? Suddenly you're worried about your wife? You're such a jerk treating Fiona like that. What happened to you? You didn't used to be such an evil guy.
Evil? No, I was just angry. We can get angry sometimes. Anyway, it's something between us. It has nothing to do with you. And why didn't you tell me you were there already? You didn't have to come and pick me up as well.
Shut up. That's not the right question that should be asked here. What's most important is this. Do you think it's acceptable to treat Fiona like that? Is it okay to do that just because I'm not around?
I suppose it was a bit too much.
Too much? That was outrageous. Are you always like this with her? Do you know how embarrassing it is to know that my own brother mistreats his wife like that? Imagine being labeled as a sister with a misogynistic, cheating brother. Who the hell do you think you are anyway? A spoiled king? What gives you the right to go acting out like that?
Calm down, okay? You're too young to understand these things. You're not married yet. You'll get it once you have a husband.
No, I highly doubt I'll understand any of this when I get married. Actually, I don't even want to try to understand it. Why would any partner look down on the other? Partners are supposed to be equal, right? You're supposed to treat each other with respect and love.
Equal? Don't make me laugh. This is definitely not the case. I'm the one making the money in the household, and it's because of me that she can maintain her current living style. I'm basically nourishing her, get it?
I see. So you're nourishing her? Sounds like you're feeding her or something.
Yeah, something like that. More specifically, I'm the reason she can live the life she does. I'm the one who can make sure there's a roof over her head with food and without worries for bills, etc. She's completely dependent on me. Seems like you understand how marriage works already. We're definitely not equal.
I see. So I guess that means Mom's the same?
Huh?
If what you said is true, then it means that Mom is not Dad's equal and that she's completely dependent on him to live her life.
Hold on, I didn't say that.
Mom's never worked a day job, right? So that would mean she's like Fiona, completely dependent on Dad. So basically Dad is superior to Mom, right? That's how your logic works, right? I didn't know this at all. I definitely need to talk with Mom and Dad about this and see if it's true.
Whoa, wait, Jenny, wait. Don't tell them anything. Don't ask them anything for that matter.
What? Why? Only married couples would understand this, right? Since I'm not married yet, I want to know what's the norm before I make decisions. I mean, it basically will be my fate once I get married, right? I want to make sure what's waiting for me in the future. Will I be treated like Fiona and Mom? But to be honest, after hearing you talk about it, I really don't think I'm cut out to be married. It's like becoming a servant for life. Or even worse, like a slave. I will never ever be a housewife. I'll work no matter what. I'd rather work myself to death than be treated like a slave.
Jenny, stop it! You know this isn't something that you should talk about with Mom and Dad. Stop messing around with me. Give me a break, will ya?
Hey, Melvin. You've always been real nice to me. You always took care of me and watched out for me ever since I could remember.
What is this all of a sudden?
I know you're a great guy and a caring brother, so please don't let me down anymore. I love Fiona just as much as I love you. She's like my long-lost sister. I don't want to lose her or you, so please treat her nicely.
What's wrong all of a sudden? Why are you saying these things?
Just promise me you won't hurt Fiona anymore and that you'll treat her nicely. You're both important to me. Please.
Okay, I promise. I won't do it again.
We're finishing up now, so Fiona will be back soon. I won't stay tonight and go straight back home, but if I catch you being mean to Fiona again, I won't let you off the hook so easily.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Don't worry. I'll keep our promise. You're definitely doing this on purpose, aren't you? You're deliberately inviting her over.
What? Inviting who? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jenny, dummy. She's coming a lot more than she used to. It's too much. She didn't come this often before, let alone stay with us. It's too suspicious, and I'm guessing you're the one inviting her over all the time.
It's true she comes more often these days, but I'm not bothered at all. I enjoy her company. And I'm not the one who invites her over. She comes on her own accord. It seems like she wants to get prepared for her finals and likes to study with me since I have so many books covering her topic.
I don't care about how you feel or why she comes over. It's damn annoying to have her around all the time.
Oh, I didn't know you were upset about her being here. I made sure to let you know every time she decided to come over. Is there a problem with her being in the house? Did something happen between you two?
Shut up! Don't act dumb! You know full well it's your fault that I'm annoyed. You've been telling on me, haven't you? You're obviously trying to use my sister on me. I'm not that stupid, you know.
Telling on you? About what? And how could you accuse me of using your sister? I would never do that.
Oh yeah? I bet you're talking behind my back and complaining about stuff that I don't do. Stop feeding her negative and false information.
What? Why would I do that?
Again, the innocent look. Then explain. Why is it that every time she comes over, she's lecturing me about random things? You're definitely leading her some way and using her to get back to me.
What? No, I would never do such a thing. I hardly talk about our marriage. It's always about her work or school life and things.
Shut up, I don't trust you at all. I don't believe anything you say. You know what? I think you should tell her not to come over anymore. Yeah, let's do that. Tell her that you don't want her here anymore and that you don't want to see her anymore. Then you two won't be able to talk behind my back.
What?
Yes, this is a great idea. I'm a genius. She'll listen to you if you say you're tired of having her around. It's starting to get on my nerves having her here all the time. You better send a message now.
I can't do something like that. I can never say something like that to her. It would hurt her feelings so much. She's like a sister to me. I can't bear to think how sad she'll be. Please don't make me do it.
She'll be better off being away from you. Think about it like this. She's wasting her precious student life on you while she could be using her time being with her friends and doing more things at college. It's an important time for her in her life that she will never get back. She shouldn't be wasting that time coming to our place and spending time talking to the likes of you, a mere housewife.
But it'll hurt her feelings so much. She will be heartbroken.
Shut up, I don't care. I don't want to be hanging around you anymore.
Okay, I understand. Sorry.
Send her a message now and get it done with. And make sure you send me a screenshot after you send the message.
Okay. Pick up! I know you're not busy. What did you do to Fiona? I just got a message from her saying that she doesn't want me around anymore. You made her say that, didn't you? I will never forgive you for this.
Hey, whoa there, what are you talking about? It's the first time I'm hearing this.
Don't act innocent. There's no other way to explain this. You obviously made Fiona do this. This was all you. Fiona would never say something like this.
Seriously, I don't know anything about this. I'm as taken aback as you are. Did she really say don't come anymore? That directly? Who would ever think that Fiona would say something like that? She did talk about you last night, but to think that she would say something up front and so direct is really unexpected.
You talked about me last night? What is it? What did she say about me?
Nah, never mind. I don't have the heart to tell you. Just forget about it.
Oh, come on. I'm not a kid. I can handle it. Just tell me what you two talked about.
Okay, if you say so. Just for the record, it wasn't me who said it, okay? It may be hard to believe, but it was all Fiona.
Okay.
It seems like you're annoying her.
What?
You've been coming around a lot lately, right? She said she finds it annoying and tiring having you in the house all the time. Apparently, she can't get much time for herself. You know, she's been busy with chores and stuff, then when she finally gets time for herself, you show up. You know, she's a shy person, so she couldn't pick up the courage to tell you until now. I offered to talk to you about it, but she said there was no need. Seems like she told you instead. I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings, but I know that wasn't her intention.
I can't believe she really feels like that.
I know, it's hard to believe, right? I guess Fiona's also a regular human being, not an angel. Hey, I know it's rough, but why don't you take this as an opportunity to enjoy your student life a little more? Once you graduate, you'll always look back on those college days and wish you did more with your time. Study more and enjoy life with your peers. I really hope you will make the best out of your college years. Make me proud.
Okay. But will you promise that you won't treat Fiona poorly anymore? Especially while I keep my distance?
Hey now, I know you saw that incident with me being a little rough, but don't worry, that was only that one time. We were on bad terms then, and you know, I was still kind of mad and got carried away a little. But no worries, we're both good now. I treat her well and we don't fight or anything, so don't worry. I even made a promise with you, remember? I know how important we are to you, so don't worry.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, don't worry. But hey, this doesn't mean we can't keep in touch, okay? We're still family.
Right, yeah, sure.
Anyway, see you around sometime. I need to get back to work.
Okay, see you.
I'm gonna be late tonight.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I hope it's nothing stressful.
Stressful? Nah, just regular work. Talking about stress, it's been great these past few weeks. I'm finally getting some peace and quiet after work without having to cope with Jenny's constant nagging and lectures. It's all thanks to you. That message you sent really worked. Still love her and all, but seriously, I can't cope with her always at my heels. It's great that I can finally breathe.
Yes, well, I'm glad you're happy.
Speaking of peace and quiet, why don't you treat yourself and go take a vacation or a holiday somewhere?
A vacation? By myself?
Yeah, I'm actually planning to go on a business trip next month. It looks like it will be a bit long, like a week long. So I thought you should go on a vacation somewhere, maybe with one of your girlfriends or something.
A vacation? All of a sudden?
I think you should also live a little. Go out, stretch your legs, broaden your mind, take some rest, refresh yourself. Just take the offer, for God's sake. There aren't so many husbands who would let their wife use their money any way they want like this. I'm just like the most desirable man to have as a husband, don't you think?
Yes, thank you.
I'm sure you have some friends who you haven't seen for a while now. It should be great to catch up with them. What about Lucy? You haven't seen her since you left work, right?
Maybe I should ask how she's doing recently.
Yeah, you should. Anyway, I'm going out now for dinner and drinks. We're gonna talk about the details of the business trip, so I'll let you know once everything's confirmed.
You're going to talk about the business trip while drinking.
What, you got a problem with that?
No, sorry, not at all. It's not my place to ask you things about work.
Yeah, you got that right. Don't try ruin the mood here. Anyway, don't wait around for me tonight. I'll be quite late. Think about your trip. Alright, gotta go. Bye.
Hi, dear. Look up. Look up.
Huh? What's wrong with you? What are you talking about? What the hell is going on?
What's wrong, dear? Why aren't you back? Why did you leave? I thought you'd come back by now.
What the hell is wrong with you? What was that all about? Why did you have everyone there with you? Not only Jen, but my parents as well? And they were all looking down on me from the balcony, waving their hands? Why? How could you embarrass me like that?
Oh, I see. That gave you a little scare. That was kind of a little farewell message to you. I suppose it wasn't clear enough.
What? Wait, farewell?
You know, Melvin, I've been watching you from the balcony for a very, very, very long time.
You've been watching me? Does that mean...
Yes, that's right. I've been watching your little passionate love scenes and your creepy, smug face when you say bye after getting out of her car.
What did you say? Creepy.
Ah, I think you should be able to figure out what I mean by farewell. You're supposed to be smart, right? I'm leaving you.
What?
I was planning to leave before you came back from your business trip, but I also knew that your girlfriend always drives you home. I figured she'd bring you back home the same way this time as well. So instead of going away silently, why not just catch you both in action, right?
You've got to be joking. This can't be real. And did your personality change or something? Since when did you talk this much?
Oh, you think I changed? I guess being with you for so long made me a bit uptight and silent. But after making my decision to file for divorce, I feel like my old fun self again. No restraints, pure freedom. By the way, it was Jenny who told me I should divorce you.
What? She talked you into this? What was she thinking? Damn it! I can't believe she would do this to me.
Huh? Are you stupid? I don't think you know your sister well enough. Jenny was the one who always asked me to trust you until the very end. She begged me to give you some time and one more chance.
What? I don't get it.
She always hoped that you'd stop cheating on me with that woman. She was convinced that your girlfriend had tricked you or blackmailed you into being with her. She believed in you so much it was heartbreaking to see her being deceived by you, her beloved brother.
Stop.
She even pretended like she accidentally saw you with her just so she could convince you to break up with that woman. Jenny really tried so hard to get you out of an affair, hoping and believing that you'd come back to your senses. I believe she even tried to tell you to speak to me with more respect. Seriously, she did so much to try and set you straight. I think she couldn't accept the idea of having a misogynistic, cheating brother when she loved you so much.
Okay, stop. That's enough guilt tripping. Besides, what do you mean she acted? Does it mean she knew about this affair before that? How?
Yes, she knew about it for a long time now. I first saw you with your girlfriend from the balcony more than 6 months ago. You were smooching and hugging and everything. I saw it all.
What? Since then?
Yes, and after seeing your affair, I couldn't hold it in and told Jenny when she came over for lunch the next day. I told her then that I was probably going to file for a divorce, knowing that you're seeing a different woman.
You two knew about this for 6 months and kept quiet all that time?
Jenny cried, you know. She literally bawled her eyes out. She was devastated, and yet desperate to prove that you were a good man. She said she didn't want us to break up because that would mean she wouldn't be able to see me anymore. She told me to wait a bit because she thought that woman tricked you into a relationship. She thought that it was a matter of time until you realized what you were doing is wrong. Jenny begged so many times for me to wait, to give her a chance to convince you and get your head straight.
I see. She did that for me?
But you never changed. Nothing worked. You were still you and still cheating and still mistreating me as if I were a slave. But worst of all, you started to act as if Jenny was in your way and turned your back on her. You didn't listen or care about your own little sister at all.
Oh, but come on. She was constantly nagging at that point. Who wouldn't be annoyed?
You have no right to defend yourself about this. After seeing how you flicked your sister aside, I couldn't take it anymore. That was the last straw for me. I immediately called your parents and told them everything about your affair and your attitude around the house and how you treat me. I couldn't bear seeing Jenny being deceived and let down by you anymore and told them that I wanted a divorce.
Wait, Fiona, I'm only hanging out with that woman for fun. It's like a fling, nothing serious. Please don't file for a divorce.
Sorry, too late. It was a done deal the moment you ran away with your tail in between your legs when you saw us today. You had more than enough chances, Melvin, but you blew it each and every time. You didn't break up with that woman or change your attitude around me. 6 months, but no intention at all to do any of those things.
But if we divorce, Jenny is going to be really sad. She's going to cry all month. You won't be able to see her again. Is that okay with you?
I can't believe you would use your sister as bait for negotiations. You're despicable. Newsflash, I can still see Jenny even after we get divorced. Sure, she may not be able to come to your house anymore, and we won't be in-laws. We can still enjoy each other's company. It's not like our friendship ends with our connection to you. We will be seeing each other regularly. I promised her I'll continue to help her out with her studies as well.
What do you mean seeing her regularly? Don't you think it would be awkward hanging out with her after we divorced?
Yes, we're not family, but I don't think it would be awkward since you're completely out of the picture anyway. Neither of us will have to worry about you anymore.
What is that supposed to mean? Who knows, maybe I will move in with my sister or something. How are you going to meet her then? You would need to constantly put up with me.
Wow, you're really slow, aren't you? I would have thought you would have realized your position by now after seeing everyone waving goodbye to you from the balcony. Here, let me spell it out for you. You are being disowned by your entire family. That was why they were up there giving their farewells to you with me. I knew we should have put up a signboard. I guess just a wave was too subtle.
What? What the hell do you mean by disowned? You can't be serious. Did they really say that?
Yes. To be more precise, they said they were ashamed of having raised you to be such a scumbag. Your father said he never wants to see you again. You could try begging for forgiveness, but I doubt you'll be able to go back to their house. Your mother was extremely sad after hearing how you treated me, and Jenny, but it was your father that was disappointed the most. He took it quite personally, actually. Since he was the only man in the house, he thought he failed as a role model and father.
No way, this can't be true. There's no way that they could do that, just because of a little mishap.
Just a little mishap? Cheating on me? Mistreating me? Hurting your own little sister's feelings and pushing her aside? Making her feel unwelcome in her house? All that is a little mishap? Is that how you see your actions? A little mistake?
That's not what I wanted to say. I just don't understand why they would decide this with you and not even say anything to me. Damn it, this is all your fault. If you hadn't talked about this affair with them, none of this would have happened. This is all your fault.
Ah, I see. As long as you're good and have a comfortable life, you're allowed to do anything, is it? Since when did you turn into such a self-entitled bag of trash?
What did you say? You have no right to call me trash.
I knew you wouldn't be easy to handle and it'd be difficult to settle things calmly, so I got myself a lawyer. I guess we'll see each other in court then.
In court? Why?
Well, it's obvious you're not going to comply with anything willingly or silently, so I think it's best we go to court and get a judge to help us get things settled fairly. There's no point dragging this any further. I want to divorce you as soon as possible and take what is rightfully mine. Find a lawyer and let's settle this.
Wait, Fiona. I don't want to divorce you. Let's talk about this before we rush into any decisions. And that woman has nothing to do with this, okay?
After all the abuse and mean things you said to me, why wouldn't we divorce? Why do you think I'd want to stay with you? And why suddenly bring that woman up?
Nothing. I just said it out of shock.
Oh, I get it. You don't want me to bring her up in this case because she's from your workplace and it would cause a problem for you at work? Oh, wait. Or is it because it would mean that her husband will also find out about the affair and that would cause a problem since he's also a friend of yours? They're both equally huge problems, I guess.
Why do you know that much?
Weren't you listening? I told you. I saw you two together 6 months ago. Do you think I was just sitting around on my hands the whole time? Of course not. I've been collecting all the evidence of your affair in the shadows. I have a huge file of photos by now.
No way, but you can't. Please don't do this to me.
I really wanted to say bye to your face, but since you ran off and haven't come back yet, I'll say it here. Bye-bye. I hated the miserable time you put me through and hope you'll go through hell after this. See you in court. Have fun while you can. After my farewell note to Melvin, I immediately blocked his number and socials and went to stay with Jenny. A few days later, he came to apologize and begged for forgiveness, but I had none of it and sent him back. Eventually, he accepted the divorce and requested not to go to court and instead have our lawyer sort out the split of our property and assets. To make things quick and keep things quiet, he and his lawyer listened and agreed with our terms quite smoothly. Melvin tried to gain forgiveness from his family as well, but they refused to have him back and officially disowned him. Although our divorce was quick and quiet, rumors still went around. In the end, his managers found out about the affair and about how both employees abused company expenses to go on holidays together, so they fired both Melvin and his girlfriend. Of course, this led to the woman's husband finding out about the affair, and she ended up divorced as well. I don't know what happened to Melvin after that. I'm not sure whether he managed to find a new job or not, but he's still managing to pay his alimony, so that's good enough. I still see Jenny on a regular basis. We may not be family anymore, but I still see her as my little sister, and we have a great time together. I hope to keep it that way.